Alright, so this is the last one that I'm gonna do. This is gonna be graphing. I mean, hopefully you guys are writing these down. So it's gonna be graphing form number 3. And we're going to graph or put into vertex form or graphing form first, and then we're going to graph 2x squared minus 8x plus 9. Alright, in the last example that we did, our a value was -1. In this example, a is 2. So to be able to complete the square, I can't have this be 2. I need it to be +1. So I'm going to have to deal with that just like I did the last time. So first thing, I'm going to move the 9 over to my parking lot. So then I get 2x squared minus 8x. And then I'm going to divide both things by 2 because I need to make a 1. So I divide this side by 2. So then I get f of x minus 9 divided by 2 equals x squared minus 4x. Then I'm going to complete the square. So I have x squared. Now this is minus 4x, so this is minus 2x, minus 2x. So this is x minus 2, x minus 2. So -2 times -2 is +4. So then that means this is going to be +4 on this side, and then I have to add 4 on this side. And then the whole reason we did this was to complete the square, so this is going to be x minus 2 squared. And this is going to be 4 plus f of x minus 9 divided by 2. And so then I'm going to subtract 4, and then I'm going to subtract 4. So then I get f of x minus 9 divided by 2 is x minus 2 squared minus 4. So then I'm going to multiply by 2 on this side, and then I'm going to multiply by 2 on this side. So then I'm going to get f of x minus 9 equals 2 times x minus 2 squared. So remember, we have to distribute this to both items. So then this is going to be minus 8. And then the last thing that we have to do is we have to add 9 to both sides. And so then I'm going to get f of x equals 2 times the quantity x minus 2 squared plus 1. And so this is the graphing form of my quadratic. So it tells me that my vertex is 2, comma 1, and then my a value is 2. Okay, so then that means it's 2 times what 1 normally is. So remember, when we go up, our normal, when a equals 1, we go over 1, up 1, over 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 3, up 9, right? So when we have a is 2, so what that means is we're going to go over 1, and then we're going to go up 2. So twice what we normally do. And when I go over 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, I normally go up 4, but I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Because we are doubling what we normally do. So I'm going to find my 2, 1. So looks like positive 2 up 1 is here. So I'm going to go over 1, up 1, 2, because I'm doubling it. Over 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doubling it. Over 1, up 2, and then again, I like to put in that axis of symmetry. And so then this ends up being what my graph looks like. Alright, so this one was a little different. We didn't have a value of -2. We had an a value in the last problem of -1, and in this problem we have an a value of 2. So if this a value is 3 or 4 or 1.5, we do it everything the same. So if this number was 1.5, then I would have to divide both of these numbers by 1.5. And don't worry, we won't have any that hard. But basically the principle for what I just did here for when the a value is 2 is the same thing we do for any one of these types of problems. All right, so now you know you have enough information to complete the worksheet. So hopefully you can refer back to the videos if you need help.